What if I told you that everything you learn about money in school, from your parents, and from society is fundamentally wrong? What if the path to wealth isn't about getting a high-paying job, but about buying assets? This is a core message of Robert Kiyosaki's iconic book, Rich Dad, Poor Dad. In this deep dive, we're going to explore the financial lessons Kiyosaki learned from his two dads and break down the ideas that have revolutionized how millions of people think about money. If you've ever wondered why some people seem to achieve financial freedom effortlessly, this script will provide the answers. Get ready to challenge everything you thought you knew about your finances. The Tale of Two Dads. Robert Kiyosaki's story is unique because he was shaped by two very different father figures. His poor dad was his biological father, a highly educated man with a PhD and a secure government job. He always told Robert to go to school, get good grades, and find a safe, secure job. His mantra was to save money, avoid debt, and treat your house as your greatest investment. On the other hand, his rich dad was his best friend's father. This man never finished high school, but became one of the wealthiest men in Hawaii. His advice was a complete opposite. He taught Robert that the rich don't work for money. They make money work for them. The power of this book lies in the contrast between these two mindsets. One is rooted in fear and the pursuit of security, while the other is built on courage and the pursuit of freedom. This is where the most impactful lessons of the book begin. Lesson 1. The rich don't work for money. This is the most challenging and revolutionary lesson in the book. Most of us are trapped in what Kiyosaki calls the rat race. We get up, go to a job, earn a paycheck, pay our bills, and repeat the cycle. Kiyosaki argues that this is the biggest financial trap. Instead of working for a paycheck, the rich acquire assets that generate income. Think about it. If a doctor or a lawyer stops working, their income stops. In contrast, someone who has invested in rental properties or a successful business continues to earn money, even while they're on vacation. The key takeaway is to shift your mindset from earning a salary to building a system. Instead of looking for a higher-paying job, look for opportunities where your money can work for you. This leads us directly to our next lesson. Lesson 2. The difference between an asset and a liability. This is arguably the most important concept in the entire book. Kiyosaki gives us a simple yet powerful definition. An asset is anything that puts money in your pocket. A liability is anything that takes money out of your pocket. For example, the house you live in is a liability, not an asset. While its value may appreciate, it costs you money every month in mortgage payments, taxes, and maintenance. In contrast, a rental property is an asset because it generates monthly income. Poor and middle-class people often buy liabilities, thinking they are assets. They buy new cars, big houses with huge mortgages, and go into debt to maintain a lifestyle. The rich, however, acquire assets like stocks, bonds, businesses, and real estate that generate a steady cash flow. The secret, according to Kiyosaki, is to accumulate assets. The more assets you accumulate, the closer you are to financial freedom. Lesson 3. The power of financial education. Our school systems teach us to be employees, not business owners or investors. They teach us to read, write, and do math, but not how to read an income statement or a balance sheet. Kiyosaki insists that financial education is the single most important skill you can develop. It's not about how smart you are, but about how financially literate you are. He encourages us to read, attend seminars, and surround ourselves with people who know about business and investing. Financial education allows you to make informed decisions, identify opportunities, and most importantly, understand the rules of the money game. Without this foundation, most people are vulnerable to scams or making impulsive decisions based on fear or greed. Lesson 4. The cash flow quadrant. Kiyosaki expanded on his ideas in another book, but the concept of the cash flow quadrant is central to understanding Rich Dad, Poor Dad. This quadrant divides people into 4 groups based on how they generate their income. 1. Employee, they work for someone else. They trade their time for money. Their mindset is one of security. 2. Self-employed, they're their own boss. But if they don't work, they don't earn money. Their mindset is one of independence. 3. B. Business owner, they own a system that works for them. They can delegate and the business continues to run. Their mindset is about building a system. 4. I. Investor, they make money work for them. They don't have a job. Their investments generate income. Their mindset is one of ultimate financial freedom. Most people are in the E or S quadrant. Kiyosaki tells us that true wealth and freedom are found on the right side of the quadrant, in the B and I categories. His goal isn't for you to quit your job tomorrow, but to start thinking about how you can eventually move to the right side of the quadrant. Conclusion and final thoughts. The message of Rich Dad, Poor Dad is clear. The path to wealth isn't the traditional route of going to school, working hard, and saving money. It's the path of financial education, asset acquisition, and developing a bold, entrepreneurial mindset. The book challenges us to get out of the rat race and start thinking like an investor. It teaches us to stop being victims of our circumstances and to take control of our financial destiny. So, if you're ready to start your journey, here are 3 steps you can take today. 1. Start your financial education. Read books, listen to podcasts, and take courses. 2. Change your mindset from spending to acquiring. Every time you receive money, think about how you can use it to buy an asset. 3. Identify a small asset you can buy today. It could be a stock, a bond, or an investment in your own small business. Remember, financial freedom is a journey, not a destination. And this book is the map to get you started. If you found this video helpful, please give it a like and subscribe for more content just like this. See you in the next summary.